welcome to Rooted Souls Tarot. I'm Lisa, welcome. If you're new here, I'm so happy that you found me, and if you've been here before, welcome back. It's lovely to have you all. So this is a message from your higher self. What does your higher self want you to know this week, this day? This isn't, a timeless reading, so whenever you come across it, it is meant for you. I've got two sets of cards. I've got the Rider-Waite deck, and I have got these lovely Doreen Virtue messages from your angels. I've had them for absolutely years, but they're always lovely. So I thought I'll pick two of these for you. At the start, we'll pop that one back there a minute, and we'll look at them later. We'll find two, and then we'll work with our Rider-Waite cards. There we go. Put them to the side. We'll work with our Rider-Waite cards, and first of all, we'll find what your soul is trying to tell you. So what does your soul want you to know today, right now? Right, so we'll have two cards. First one, the Knight of Wands. Second one, the Seven of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is basically telling you, your soul is trying to tell you that you need to just keep moving forwards, keep forging forwards towards your hopes and dreams, your passions, your joys, the things that light your fire, the things that give you satisfaction, that make you feel alive. I always look at the swords as being the fun parts in between the basics of life. So the things that we enjoy, the things that make us happy, that give us purpose. And so I think your soul is trying to tell you to just keep going, to keep moving towards those things, despite the fact that you might come up against resistance, you might come up against challenges, you might come up against naysayers, people who are saying, oh no, you can't do that, that's not for you. But you just need to follow your instincts, to follow your joy, to follow your happiness, and to not let other people rain on your parade in any way. Don't forget, this is a general reading, so just take from it what you need, leave behind what you don't. But yes, move forwards, keep going towards the things that make you happy. It could even be, for some of you, you may have an aspiration for a new job, a career that you want, and it's telling you to keep going, keep ploughing forwards towards it, because it's meant for you. We've got the Justice card as our next card. What are you not seeing clearly? The Justice card. Then we have the Eight of Swords. So what are you not seeing clearly? I think you're not seeing the reality in the situation. I think you're not seeing things as clear cut as you need to. Obviously the Justice card is about justice being served. It's about doing things the right way. And for me this week, this means to you that you are not seeing the clear right way forwards. And I think that is because you are overthinking, over-analysing the situation. The Eight of Swords, it's all about having things bouncing around inside of your head, having things floating around there, and just maybe creating different versions of reality than is the actual truth. So I think maybe you may well be struggling to see the right way forwards this week. Obviously, your higher self, your soul, is trying to tell you to keep moving onwards. But I think things are feeling the waters are a little bit muddied this week, I think, for you. And I think that you're not quite seeing the right way forward. So maybe because, like I say, you're over-analysing things, making things feel more complicated than they need to be. So maybe you need to strip things down to maybe say things out loud, talk to a friend, get these thoughts out of your head, and then hopefully you'll be able to find some clarity. You'll be able to see the right direction that you need to go in, the way that you're meant to be going. Even if you write it down, if you've got a journal, if you've got a diary, write things down, because when they're outside of us, we can then become a witness to our thoughts, and we can see them in a more true sort of way, in a more detached kind of way, and we can move forwards with that information in a better way. Okay, so where are you being called to grow this week? What's your higher self telling you? Where can you grow? What areas of life can you grow this week? The Two of Wands. Oops. We've got a card that desperately wanted to come out, the Tower card. I'm going to take that and I'm going to take this one, the Nine of Wands. So where can you grow this week? The Two of Wands is about making choices, making decisions about how you are going to move forwards in the area of your wands. I think for a lot of you, this is going to be very work related. Obviously, joys and passions and the things that inspire you, things such as hobbies, projects that you're working on. But I think for a big chunk of you, this is going to be very work related. So I think you're going to be looking towards the future this week, and this is going to be an area that is going to bring some growth, really, because you're looking there to actually where you can grow. You've got those little shoots on your wands, and it is the card of growth and expansion. So where you're going to take yourself this week, it's up to you. You've got decisions to make. Do you want to grow? Do you want to expand your life? Do you want to move towards those things that make you happy, that job that you are looking for, looking to move towards? I think there's going to be a shift in some way, a shift that's really going to push you towards making that choice, making that decision. Obviously, we've got that Tower card there that really wanted to come out. And then we've got the Nine of Wands as well. So I think you may well be forced into making a choice about what your future holds for you in that area of life. And I think this is because you have been maybe procrastinating a little bit too long. Maybe you've been focusing on what's happened in the past, things that have been difficult in the past that are stopping you from moving forwards in the now. You may well be being persistent, but if you've got that energy that's holding you back, things that maybe you need to release from the past in order for you to move forwards and expand and grow in a really positive way moving forwards, there needs to be a release and a shift of some description. I think the universe will force that for you this week if you don't actually do it voluntarily. So I think that is the area you're being forced to grow in this week. I think you're being forced to make choices about your future, and I think you're being forced to release some of the stuff from the past because that is holding you back. So, a truth to return to. What is a truth that you need to reconnect with for your highest good this week? What does your higher self want you to return to reconnect with? What truths? Okay, we have the Empress and we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is work. This is, for a lot of you, it's work. If you don't work, it's what you put your time and energy into. So I think you are being called to reconnect with your creativity this week. Your higher self desperately would like you to reconnect with your creative self this week. It's who you are. It may well be that because of circumstances, you've stepped away from being creative, and creative doesn't have to come in the form of, being a fabulous artist. It could be that you can bring creativity into your life in any shape or form. It might be that you like to write poetry. It may be that you like to create great thumbnails on YouTube. It could be that you could create great videos on social media. Creativity comes in many different shapes and sizes. And I think this is going to be connected to your work. I think there is some creativity that needs to come back into your life in order for you to be successful moving forwards in this mission for, this push towards finding your joys, reconnecting with your joys, your passions, your dream career, whatever it is. There is a real need for you to get into creativity mode in some shape or form. And I think, and honing those skills, working hard and using it within your work life. Okay. A gift that you already have. What does your higher self want you to know about the gift that you already have? Okay. We've got the 10 of Swords. And we've got the 4 of Wands. So the gift that you already have, I think you have already made steps to create an ending of some description. Obviously, we've got that 10 of Swords. Walking towards leaving something behind, maybe enforced, maybe the universe has forced this upon you, or maybe you've actually taken steps to move away from the thing that isn't in alignment with you anymore. And you, I think your gift is building things, being creative and building things with a really strong foundation. We've got that 4 of Wands, and that is building, being creative and creating something that is going to have longevity, something that's got a really strong foundation, something that's got a really strong base, and something that is going to be very beneficial for you down the line. So I think the gift you already have is one that, you know, you've walked away from a situation, from the thing that no longer serves you anymore, and now you're building and creating this future for yourself. Again, it's a wand, work, joys, passions, projects, hobbies, whatever you're putting your energy into, and you are going to be building it from the ground up, being creative and really working on it, working so hard on it that it's going to have legs, it's going to have longevity, it's going to be something that's going to just keep giving well into the future. It's a really strong foundation. So, what's your next aligned step? What step do you need to take now that is going to bring you into further alignment with what's going on with you this week? Let's have a little bit of a shuffle. You know, and this week it doesn't have to be Monday to Sunday. It's, you know, or Saturday to Saturday. It can be organic. It doesn't have to be as strict as that. Okay, we've got the Temperance card. And we've got the Chariot. So your next aligned step. Patience. We have temperance brings to us patience, but it also brings us us being in a place of grounded reality. So I think you need to be realistic about moving forward. I think you need to really have your eyes open. You need to be patient, and you need to be really wise and really realistic about moving forwards. We've got the Chariot, so that is forward momentum. That's connecting with your destiny, with your higher self. See all of the stars there on his crown and on his canopy? So you are using your higher self, this information that you have been given today, to move towards your destiny, your place of alignment. I mean, that's a perfect card. I always use alignment when I describe this card. You're moving towards your place of alignment, and you're doing it in a really grounded way, a way that, you know, you are being realistic, you're grounded in reality, you're being patient, you're not, you know, rushing into things, but you are taking significant, strong steps in the direction that you need to be going. It's looking good. It's looking interesting. Right, we've got these 2 cards here. What have they got to say for themselves? We've got Crystal, our angel Crystal. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. So that patience needs to come into play. And if, you know, there's an awful lot of wands in this spread, you have just got to keep moving forwards and whilst connecting to your higher self, opening yourself up to creativity, to working hard, making choices, and connecting with your intuition as you're doing it, because good things are coming your way. There we go. Isaiah. Isaiah is our next angel card. It is a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. So you have got changes and new things and new opportunities, something really good and positive coming your way. You've just got to keep ploughing forward, moving forward, leaving and releasing the things that you no longer need, that are no longer beneficial to you, and just keep plodding onwards, following your intuition, being guided by your higher self, by your soul along the way. So I hope this has been helpful to you. I'd love to know if it resonates with you. Please let me know in the comments how. I always love to read it. And also, if you like the reading, a thumbs up would be amazing. If you want to be part of this little community, this Rooted Souls community I'm trying to grow here, then please subscribe. It's completely free, and it just means means that you get to keep up with any of my future readings, especially if you press that notification bell, because it'll let you know whenever there's a new reading released. So there'll be another one of these on their way next Saturday. Tomorrow we've got a pick a card reading, and on Wednesday we've got a midweek energy update. So hopefully I'll catch you another day with one of my other readings. So you take care of yourself, stay rooted, stay open, and more than anything, stay magical. And I'll see you next time.